Welcome back to our YouTube channel. In this video, I will be introducing you to AWS, which is Amazon Web Services Cloud, Amazon Cloud Computing Platform. So, when you get to AWS, just aws.com, you will be presented with a home page that looks something like this. Millions of customers are using AWS Cloud solutions to build applications with increased flexibility, scalability, security, reliability, and every other things. All right. So cloud computing, you talked about cloud computing in our previous video. So in this video, we'll just be talking about specifically AWS. All right. AWS is the biggest public cloud provider. Period. At this day and age, in 2022. AWS is the biggest cloud provider, and it has presence in many countries. For you to see that, let me just go to so now if you come to the overview section here, you can go to the address and see for yourself. However, what I want to show you is that AWS has regions in over 27 regions, and the regions is regarded as countries. So it's located in over 27 countries, and each region, as you can see here, has 2 or more zones. What is a zone? A zone is just a data center. So now with 27 regions, there is 87 available zones. So it's simply all over the globe, and they even have more, that is, and 8 more. They intend to create more. We are now with announced plans of 24 more availability zones, that is regions, and that is data centers, and 8 more regions, that is countries. So it's as simple as that. AWS is getting bigger every day. So, and then what does this mean, guys? It means that with higher availability through multiple zones, you get higher availability in the applications or the resources you have in your AWS platform, AWS account. And with multiple regions, you can easily scale to different regions in the globe, which will increase disaster recovery, that is, limit the effect of disaster recovery on your resources, and several other benefits. So you can go through this documentation and just see. It's more graphical, but that's just the summary of what you have on this page. So now let's just go over some of the services and how to sign in. Just come to aws.amazon.com. Then you can just create an account. Because I already have an account, I'll just sign in. So now I've signed into my AWS account. These are some of the recent resources or services that I use. That's why you're seeing it. If you're creating your account for the first time, it's very likely that you're not going to see anything here. Alright, so to see the list of resources on AWS, the resources are just much. When you click services, or when you see the list of services, then you come to all services. Now you're going to see them arranged in alphabetical order. But mind you, there are so many that it's hard to see a lot of people that will know all the resources here. In fact, in AWS as well, there are engineers, they don't know all. They have a lot of engineers, and all these engineers are divided on sections. So there are some engineers that will focus on just EC2, some that will focus on elastic and load and block storage, and just like that. So you don't need to know all, that's the point. You don't need to know all the services. However, you should know those that is required for your feed. Maybe you're a developer, then you should know those services that a developer will be using. But in this video or on this channel, we will be talking about EC2, which is what everyone should know. Everyone should know EC2. Alright. So now we have the services. Now to look for a service, or maybe you already know a service you want to work on, and there's a good segment of the services. In fact, this is very useful. So are you into robotics, security and identity? Are you into storage? Are you into networking and the rest? So you can just containers, blockchain, cost management, AR, VR, and things like that. So depending on developer tools, so depending on what you are, you can just click on that and you get a list of all the services that you should know. You're a developer, then you should know all of this. So EC2 is one of the most common services that everyone should know, which is EC2. If you should search for EC2, see what it is. Is EC2? It is virtual servers in the cloud. Just like having a computer, a server in the cloud, that's what EC2 is, and almost everyone should know this. So this is what we'll be talking about much on this channel. Now I believe I've been able to explain what AWS is to you, and then you can just see more by going to this URL. You can learn more. So now in the next video we'll be talking about EC2, guys.